'Tis the season to be podcasting. Stay inside with a warm beverage and a hot microphone. If you're interested, Spotify can help you out. They've got a platform that lets you make one, distribute it, and earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer. So you've already got the equipment necessary to start recording today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, Google, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are an excellent way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Best of all, it's completely free. I switched Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy over to Spotify for Podcasters, and I haven't regretted it. The analytics are fantastic, and the new tools for hosting and updating the feed are way more than I could do self-hosting. Now, it's your turn. Head to podcasters.spotify.com and read all about it. Then, let me know what you're podcasting all about. The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Hey there, true believers. This is the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast, and I'm your host, Brian Rollins. So, for the scheduled release of the Black Widow movie, we had this episode written and ready to go. But the movie has been delayed to November due to the COVID-19 outbreak. But we're going to stick to our schedule this time and maybe help fill that Natasha Romanoff-sized hole in your heart. As always, we're presenting 30 questions in 3 rounds, each round harder than the last. If you're new here and need rules or a score sheet, visit our website, dorkygeekynerdy.com/rules, where we'll hook you up. And a big thank you to my co-host and resident comic book nerd, Blaine Dowler, for putting together the questions for this episode. Alright, looks like the Quinjet is fueled and we're ready for our mission, so let's begin. The Dorky Round. Number 1. When the Black Widow was first introduced, she was a villain who opposed Iron Man. Which other Iron Man villain did she team up with? Hawkeye, aka Clint Barton. Number 2. What weapons does Natasha Romanoff have on her wrists? Her Widow's Bite, a projectile weapon that sometimes contains tranquilizers. Number 3. How was the Black Widow first introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? She was working undercover for S.H.I.E.L.D. inside Stark Industries in Iron Man 2. Number 4. What espionage agency is Black Widow most often associated with? S.H.I.E.L.D. Number 5. In the comics, what color is the Black Widow's hair? Red. Number 6. The comic book incarnation of Natasha Romanoff died during which event? Secret Empire. Number 7. Who has been cast as the Red Guardian in the Black Widow movie? David Harbour. Number 8. Who plays the Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Scarlett Johansson. Number 9. In Avengers Endgame, who did Natasha compete with to decide which self-sacrifice would release the Soul Gem? Hawkeye. Number 10. In Avengers Age of Ultron, why did Natasha say she wouldn't try lifting Thor's hammer, Mjolnir? Quote, "That's not a question I need answered." End quote. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Who was the Black Widow's right-hand man for years and even defected with her? Boris Turgenev. Number 2. Which super team did Black Widow lead before joining the Avengers? The Champions. Number 3. Which Black Widow headlined the Marvel Max imprint Black Widow miniseries? Yelena Belova. Number 4. To some, Black Widow's iconic look was with long hair and a black unitard, replacing the fishnet neckline and domino mask of the original, and was used for the movies. Where did that look first appear? Amazing Spider-Man number 86. Number 5. Which West Coast city did Black Widow live in for a time in the late 1960s and early 1970s? San Francisco. Number 6. Who recruited the Black Widow to join the Avengers? Hawkeye. Number 7. The closest Natasha Romanoff has to an arch nemesis is a character that was created to be the Russian equivalent of Captain America. Who is it? Red Guardian. Number 8. Outrage over the lack of Black Widow action figures has been raging since her introduction to the MCU. Why was the Age of Ultron toy set in particular a target of these complaints? The Quinjet playsets released by Mattel and Hasbro replaced Black Widow with Captain America and Iron Man, respectively. Number 9. What alias did Natasha use to infiltrate Stark Industries in Iron Man 2? Natalie Rushman. Number 10. In Secret Empire, who killed Black Widow? Captain America. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. Who was the first character to use the name Black Widow? clairvoyant, a Golden Age character tasked by the devil with killing evil men so Satan could obtain their souls sooner. Number 2. When did Black Widow join the Avengers? In issue 111. Number 3. What made Black Widow unique in the way the story was told during the first arc of Mighty Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis? She was the only Avenger that didn't have thought balloons. Number 4. Black Widow became romantically involved with another superhero as a result of the manipulations of a time-traveling android named Mr. Klein. Which hero was it? Daredevil. Number 5. Which title was home to the Black Widow's first solo adventures? Amazing Adventures. Number 6. Natasha Romanoff joined Norman Osborn's Thunderbolts using what identity? Yelena Belova. Number 7. Natasha Romanoff infiltrated Hydra using which identity? Nancy Rushman, a teacher. Number 8. How long did The Champions last as a comic book series? "17 issues. Number 9. Who did Black Widow command in the starting lineup of The Champions? Hercules, Iceman, Angel, and Ghost Rider. Number 10. Who was originally cast as the Black Widow for Iron Man 2, but was forced to drop out due to a scheduling conflict? Emily Blunt. And we're safely back on the helicarrier. Good work, team. Now hit the showers. If you're a big comic book nerd, we have other episodes in the vault for The Avengers, Spider-Man, Women in Comics, and more. Be sure to visit dorkygeekynerdy.com to have a listen. We'll be back next week for more trivia fun. Here's your clue for next Wednesday. We saw a final destination that would drag me to hell in what decade? I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and this has been the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. Thanks for listening.